On the 12th day of Christmas, the Play Store gave to me Tamed, Arctic Survival, Rafter World Multiplayer, Fox World Multiplayer, Dragon
Okay, you know what?
Multiplayer.
No.
But what are you doing?
I'm tired of this. We're not going to do this. I have something I need to say. We've been doing this for 12 days now, and I feel like this needs to be said to the developers. I'm sending an email right now. I'll send Bradley the transcript of the email, but right now I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it right now. Okay, here we go. Hello. Allow me to preface this email with an introduction of who I am and why I'm writing this in the first place. My name is Jonah Lucia. Along with the co-owner, Bradley Wallace, I own a YouTube channel. You can find this channel by searching Bradley on YouTube, and it'll come up as Brett in the search results. Allow me to explain our history with your games. One day, we were recording a video to put up on our channel having to do with party-related games, and we had found on the Play Store. In our search, we had happened to have stumbled upon one of your games. This game was the first of your games that which you played. It was titled Pony Multiplayer. If you'd like to see our initial reaction to this video is posted as titled Awful Pony Related Games, Bad Games Volume 3. Now, judging by the video, the title of the video, it may or may not spoil our feelings towards the game. I say may or may not, because we didn't think it was awful as the title suggests. We actually had a fair amount of fun, considering no one else was playing it, and we can get new lobby with each other quick and easy. In fact, I remember recommending this to a few others after the video was put up. After filming, we decided to look at the developers who made it. We found all of their games. Judging by how many were on there, we had decided the only right direction to go from there was to dedicate a series toward these games. Bradley, seeing how holidays were just around the corner, came up with an idea that I thought was brilliant. 12 days of wild games. There were plenty to choose from, and plenty looked interesting enough, so the aforementioned days came, and we posted the videos that had been pre-recorded a day or two before. We had begun to notice patterns. Many patterns. Just to name a few. The assets, world design, UI, icons, models, power-ups, enemies, and many more. These assets were just copied from the other titles. In fact, just as I'm constructing this email, I'm being informed that we also played TRX World Multiplayer, but all of them were such much of a blur to me that completely fled my mind that it was ever touched upon. We considered this factor of game design to be completely harmless to the consumer and anyone else besides us whose sanity to take a toll from. It's completely free, we discussed. They're making money, adding money, and that's not the end of the world. This isn't to say we were happy with the abundance of advertisements in one sitting, needless to say we weren't, but we thought the games to be harmless. But then one day, Bradley had found your games on the Amazon store. You were charging for your games that had given us headaches and offered much less than that of our original exposure to the original Pony Multiplayer. Games that were complete duplicates of each other, being exchanged for currency on top of all the gratuitous advertisements. I will let that point speak for itself. I'm going to dedicate this section of the email to talking about the singular game you made. The singular game you made. Because you only made one, and just copy-pasted it. When you open it up, you're greeted with loud, blowing stock music that we immediately turn off despite the humorous aspect to it. You're also greeted with a plethora of tabs at the bottom that are mostly used for something locked behind spending points, and the only way to reliably obtain said points is through an ad. On top of all the others, you're exposed when you're playing this. The tab we move to, of course, first is the settings tab to mute the music, but not the sound, and I'll tell you why that's the case later. In the settings tab, we notice that you can actively make the graphics go lower. We're surprised to see that the default is high. I'd also like to note that in Wolf World Multiplayer, turning to low actually removes the eyes of your character. We also noticed the Coming Soon tab at the very right of every single time we played. We've seen a video on your YouTube channel that suggests this is a rankings tab, but considering this video was posted 8 months ago, we've concluded the only thing coming soon is disappointment. As I said before, I enjoy how easily it is to get into a game with a friend in result of a little play race. This will lead into gameplay. Usually, you spawn in there are a few power-ups, the players, a few NPCs, but that's mostly it. I encourage you to consider Pony Multiplayer as your best game, gameplay-wise. There are many tents and buildings to explore for at least a few seconds. I mentioned earlier that we don't turn off the sound effects despite how loud they are. That's because the trade-off is that every sound made by any player can be heard by any other player no matter how far away they are. Everything. On the subject of attacks, I have some advice. Add a cooldown to the basic attack so that it can be spammed and instant-kill players. On top of combat, the NPC bosses can't be killed by normal means, and we consider them overpowered. I recommend toning down their HP and attacks. I also recommend adding a reliable source of food or something to heal yourself with. I talked earlier about your YouTube channel, which we had viewed in curiosity after playing your games. We thought it was just a weird channel until we saw your first video posted, and many others that have hundreds of thousands of views and only about 4 to 10 comments and only a meager amount of likes. We consider this a red flag of view-botting, but I'm sure if you're an instant of view-botting, you have a reasonable explanation. I hope you don't consider this email a simple hate email. This was meant to be constructive criticism to use to improve your games. I sincerely hope you use this information to fix bugs in your games and add new variety in upcoming ones, unless this entire game-making operation is a mere cash grab, which I truly hope it is not. Keep making games, make them better. From Jonah
and Bradley.
Alright, fine, I'll do the final one. I'll do the final one. I'll do the final one. Save his draft. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. There's no UI. You spawn in.
I got an ad and I was sitting on the thing and I got an ad. I'm still sitting in an ad. It's really long. No, this is one of these ads I can't close. As I was saying,
it doesn't work.
This
does not work.
This makes all the Wildfoot games completely pointless. Was music set to 80? You're joking!
It spawned me directly, and so I'd actually exit out of single player. Alright, this is really good. This is really pushing it with the ads.
Ready for action.
No.
We are ready for action.
And so we're doing this on Christmas right now. This is
yeah, we really are.
The time is now.
Find your mate. Is this gonna just be a dude?
You can spam and run. You can spam and run if you have 2 fingers on run and spam.
I was made for this.
This is unacceptable, dude.
I'm
here to serve.
Here to serve. I completely broke my. Oh, did you notice that if you take a drink of water, your animation breaks?
Every soul.
What do you mean ad will show in 3 seconds? I hate this game.
It doesn't show that for me. I hate it too. I hate this more than the last ones. I'm riding a wolf.
That doesn't. Oh my. Well, yeah. Oh, I had a mushroom stuck to me there for a minute.
The time is now.
Time.
I didn't say that.
Time is now. They're just reciting John Cena lines at this point. I'm speedrunning this game.
Yeah.
Never surrender.
You know, the sad thing is you could probably actually do it.
Why is this man just following me?
Is it a mammoth? Wow.
I was made for this.
Ooh.
Snap, I died so fast. Oh, great, the game broke.
Alright, I think that's a good sign to stop playing this forever.
We can't say, see you tomorrow because this is the last day. Send the email.
Alright everybody, you ready? I'm sending this email to Wildfoot Games. For real, actually. Wait, can you send
Yeah,
me?
we actually are. So since this is the last day, I think that we should rate the best to worst. Or the worst to best.
Okay.
Wildfoot games.
No, not worst to best. I can't even remember half of them because they're all such a blur. I was just saying the worst and the best.
The worst and the best. Alright, we'll do the worst and the best one that we've played over the last 12 days. So Pony Multiplayer doesn't count. I know you like that one so much, but it doesn't count. I mean, it's exactly like the others, really.
Well, no.
Yeah.
There's like houses, it's pretty nice.
It was the same in Horse. So what do you think, Jonah?
It's very possible to pick the worst. The worst is definitely Fox Multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah, there was nothing to do, and the Fox was super slow, and it was just like off all the glitchy textures, even high.
Though. Now you see, I think the worst one was actually Tamed Arctic Survival.
Explain.
Well, it was super unbalanced, as I found out. The goals that you have to do are completely pointless. Build a shelter. Well, where'd the shelter go? Drink some water.
No, there was a shelter, actually.
Find your mate. What does he do? Nothing. He stands around. Alright, so what about the best one? What do you think?
The best one I think is, I guess, Eagle. Eagle. That was fun to fly. And I'm saying Raptor because I'm not saying Raptor because I don't know. America's cool. America's the best. I thought Eagle's the best.
Eagle. Now you see, I want to say Horned Owl.
Why?
Because it's exactly the same as the Eagle one. I guess there's only one way to end the series, Jonah. You know what way that is?
See you never.
No, that's not the way. The way is... This is Jonah and Bradley, signing out. See you later, cubes.
Oh no.
Thanks for watching another video by Bread Likes Gaming.
You should subscribe, like, comment for some suggestions or something.
Some good stuff like this video that you just watched.